This is section 2-2 on page 78, solving equations by using addition. So we're going to solve equations using variables. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the addition property of equality. And what is this? This is on the bottom of page 78, our key concept. And the addition property of equality states that an equation is true if the same number is added to each side. So if you have an equation, 7 equals 7, we know 7 equals 7, so that is true. Now if we're to add 3 to each side, and we have 7 plus 3 equals 7 plus 3, that is also true, because 7 plus 3 is 10 equals 7 plus 3 is 10, so 10 equals 10. And if we don't add the same number to each side, then it becomes out of balance. It's like adding more weight to one side of a scale. So that would be something like 7 plus 3 equals 7. And that's not true, because that would be 10 equals 7, and that is not a true statement. So the addition property of equality states if we add something to one side, we have to add it to the other to keep it in balance. Okay, the next vocab word is equivalent equations. An equivalent equation is if we add the same number to each side of an equation, then the result is an equivalent equation. So equivalent equations have the same solution. So let's look at that. If we have something like t plus 3 equals 5, if we add 4 to each side, it'll be the same thing. That's using the addition property of equality. So that would be t plus 3 plus 4 equals 5 plus 4, or we combine our like terms. We have t plus 3 plus 4. We can combine those, so we get t plus 7 equals 9. And so those are equivalent equations. Okay, so now let's solve an equation. So this is on page 79, example 1. We have the equation m minus 48 equals 29. And what we're trying to do here is we're trying to get m by itself so we can see what it equals. We just want it to be m equals a number. And that'll tell us what to put into our equation to make it true. So the way we do that is we add 48 to each side. And the reason we're doing that is trying to basically eliminate the 48 on the left side. So we have the m by itself. Now let's see what happens. So we get m minus 48 plus 48 equals 29 plus 48. I'm looking at the left side. M minus 48 plus 48. If you have negative 48 plus 48, that gives us a 0. And on the right, we have 29 plus 48, which equals 77. So on the left, we have just our m, and on the right, we have 77. So now we know that m equals 77. So now let's check this. Let's find out if we substitute in 77 for m, if it works. So we have our original equation of m minus 48 equals 29. Let's put the 77 in for our m, and we get 77 minus 48 equals 29. Now, is this true? 77 minus 48 is 29, so we say 29 equals 29. Yes, this checks, and this is true. Okay, we have another one, part B, same page, 79. We have 21 plus q equals negative 18. So what we're trying to do is get that q by itself on the left side and see what it equals. What do we need to put into q to make our answer negative 18? So the first thing we need to do is subtract this 21 from each side. Because it's a positive 21, and we know it's positive because there's nothing in front of the 21. If it was a negative sign in front, we know it was a negative 21. If there's nothing in front, we automatically say it's a positive. So if we subtract 21 from each side, then we'll be able to get q by itself and figure out what we need to substitute in for q to get an answer of negative 18. So what we do is 21 plus q minus 21 equals negative 18 minus 21. Okay, so now let's do the math. On the left, we have 21 plus q minus 21. So the 21's drop out because we have positive 21 minus negative 21. So on the left, we're left with just a q. What does that equal? Negative 18 minus 21. That's the same thing as saying negative 18 plus a negative 21. And we can write that as negative 18 plus open paren negative 21 close. So you're basically adding these two negatives together. So what does q equal? Q equals negative 39. Because negative 18 plus a negative 21 equals negative 39. Now we need to check. So let's put this in for our q. So our original equation is 21 plus q equals negative 18. Okay, so now we have 21 plus open paren negative 39 close equals negative 18. Because we're substituting that negative 39 in for our q. Now, does 21 plus a negative 39 equal negative 18? Yes, it does. So we get negative 18 equals negative 18. It checks, so it does work.